You said you reached out to him a couple weeks ago with contract stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I talked to him, follow up, make sure.
Yeah, so
We do?
I have not like
Starting
spoken to him,
with
but he did email me
Yeah.
Okay.
things. And I
Support
reached
for
out to
what?
them, like,
Still, yes.
I can figure it out.
Can you get it online?
I talked to him,
Hope so.
I'm just making sure we keep moving.
Could everyone rise for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
I always feel like we should sing. The end.
Additional appropriations, we start with that.
I can put through for additional appropriation. I need signatures, please. And if you have heard that,
Who's this for? Oh,
He said
it's
it's
just police.
park and aviation.
You need a motion?
Yes.
I will make that motion.
Got a motion? I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Mike to sign. Okay. Minutes, August 13th. Everyone had a chance to review the minutes.
I did.
Okay. We have a motion.
I'll make the motion to approve the meeting minutes from August 13th.
We got a motion. All second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. It's the special meeting, August 20th. Everyone had a chance to review.
I did.
I will make the motion that we approve the meeting minutes.
Second that.
We got a second? All in favor?
Aye.
August 27th, ordinance meeting. Everyone had a chance to review meeting minutes.
Yes.
Okay. We have a motion.
Make the motion to approve those minutes.
We have a motion. All second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Executive meeting. Everyone had a chance to review.
I did.
Okay. I'll make the motion that we approve
I
those.
will second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Receipts. Everyone had a chance to review receipts.
Receipts and more receipts. I've reviewed a lot of receipts today.
So you're good on the receipts?
I'm doing the receipts. I'll
Okay.
make a motion to approve those for August.
Got a motion. I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Claims?
Yep.
I will make a motion to approve claims as submitted.
Second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Financials.
Two sets of ones.
Two sets of claims.
And I answered.
Chapter review.
I did. I'll make the motion to approve the financial
Got
statement.
a motion. I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Almost. Sorry. Yep.
Okay, moving on, building commissioner.
Emailed you all the updated spreadsheet for the permits. 5 new permits issued since last meeting, 750 total. Completed the rough inspection of 110 West Allen. I met with the builders at 310 East Road to discuss the layout of the new house there and see on the setbacks, what they're all sitting out. And I sent out the 3 letters for the nuisance properties on Monday.
Awesome.
Anything for Matt
I
on building commissioner? Thanks, Matt. Moving on, fire chief.
4 fire calls, 1 of which was mutual aid, 31 medical runs, 1 this meeting and 2 trainings. The new brush trucks picked up last Friday, started to build out on those, and ordering all the necessary equipment we need. So we see large bills at the point. Hoping to have it ready to go by late November. Donations started coming in for the picture fundraiser we're doing. Hopefully we keep those coming in. Reminder of our chicken and fish dinner next month on October 18th from 5 to 7:30. And we'll be doing a gun raffle that same day to raise some more funds to support these brush trucks. Then I have several firemen going to Green Bend Rescue Training in November that the Lincoln County EMA is putting on at no cost to us. That's all.
Good deal. Thanks, Matt. Anything for Matt? Fire chief. Okay, moving on. Thanks, Matt. Town manager.
Ken Smith is going to start the paint study, I thought it was gonna be this week, but it sounds like the first of next week now. So once we get some more information, we can start coming up with a 5-year plan or better with that. Found out new tables and chairs are in the depot, we're gonna start putting those together. Hopefully this week, we can try to get the old ones phased out. We're gonna store the old ones at the annex, unless you guys have another location you wanna try to utilize on that.
I think we're pretty much,
Right.
I
I mean,
mean,
there's some that
Are
are
decent?
Yeah, I mean, I put them there for now, if we don't have use for them, in the future, well, do something else.
it's fine.
We're also working with Westler on the utility expansion cost estimate for West Graham. Talked to them today, they should have a number to us hopefully next week, so once I get that. I'll
That's for
forward it to you.
capacity for sewer plant.
It's to get the utilities to West Grand Street.
You're figuring out an estimate.
Yeah, how much it would cost the town to get it utility over there. I gave you guys all a quote for dumpsters.
Yes.
Looking for those 2 smaller ones, that'd be for the sewer plant to replace. 10's just regular circulation, we gotta take 3 or 4 out.
Right.
And then the 6-yarder, we're gonna put a match place here, the 2 little ones, put a bigger one in there. I think it would help with the space in there.
Is that gonna be enough for you? Because I know that that's something that you guys are always short on.
I think we got another, we have anywhere from about 8 or 10 of them left after we take this 2 out.
2 for 1 for me, so.
And as I recall, that's seems to be a large source of revenue, that's correct.
Yes. Spoke with Judy and I think she had found the money to make sure we could pay for that, I believe.
So we have money for it.
Yeah.
Good. I'm good with
That's
that.
plenty for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll make a motion that we approve, the dumpster quote for $16,429.
And we second that?
You got a second? All in favor?
Aye.
The second handout you guys have up there, this is a welcome letter the town hall's been using for, like, tell us for a long time. Some things were really outdated. I had highlighted some things on here. We have, bulk pickup items that we're supposed to be charging for. I guess at some point in time, it stopped prior to me.
Right.
So I don't know if that's something we want to remove from the letter, or we want to start going forward with.
I say we remove it.
Yeah. I agree too, like, I feel like you feel like there's a point when it makes sense. Like, there's a point where it makes sense to charge for something, right? But, I mean, unless
Yeah.
someone's throwing out the entire contents of their house because they're on it, then it's nice to be able to offer that.
I mean, we're offering once a month and they're calling, so I feel like that's fine.
Okay.
So we can remove that portion,
And then on the backside,
the brush
we have a
thing.
brush, this is a minimum service of $10. We've never charged for that, my understanding, you can tell us more, but for large tractor loads, we have charged for that.
I would,
But it's not a minimum of
We
$10.
do have that in our minutes that say we're supposed to be charging at least $30 for a tractor.
if there's a tractor pile and we have to get extra equipment out, I feel like that we need to charge accordingly, but I don't feel like we need to charge everyone $10 for a little stick or whatever to put out.
Right.
I mean,
So
that's
then
just my
how
opinion.
do you judge that then? Are you still using the little dump?
Yeah.
Truck? So what is your thought process behind that, like from filling this little dump truck up with a pile and getting charged?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. You can tell you why and see if each pile's gonna say.
Some people like drip a
And it's
bunch.
different when it's storm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
right,
way
right.
different, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then the last is under the leaf information, we used to pick up bags when we had the guys on the back. I figured if they want to still bag it, maybe we could pick it up on brush day, take it out there.
I mean, or if they, won't- I'm guessing a lot might put it in their new trash can,
If
Maybe, yes.
they have.
The room
Yeah.
is,
so.
because before it was no problem, had guys on the back throw 6 to 10 bags a week from each house. Now we don't have that, we gotta.
But one thing with you saying that, we normally stop picking up brush when.
Weather pending, but usually around November, middle of November.
Well, I was gonna say, some people are still bagging.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you want to throw the bags in the trash truck or do you want to take them to the burn pile?
Either one, I mean, we can get a guy on the back and pick them up if we had to. I mean,
So right now, so to make sure I'm clear, you're saying that you think maybe to have them collected during the bulk pickup day, correct?
No, for the, brush day,
Brush.
every
Right.
Friday.
So, and you're gonna go around through garbage truck to get that?
No, we're just gonna throw in the leaves, just go burn.
Okay. Yeah, there's usually 2 guys in
Yep. They got bags now they pick up randomly all the time too, so.
Yeah.
there. When they do the bulk, when they do the bulk day, is it just Sam? Or is it Sam?
Same as somebody else. We get somebody else on there with them to pick up the couches and stuff. Usually, here lately, it's been taking 10, 20 minutes to get the bulk picked up, so.
Probably want a bunch of brush. Or using the bulk for them.
Yeah, probably.
I'm just trying to think like what's a way to not have to do the extra.
Right.
But
There's probably not a boat there, people that do that.
No, it's hit and miss, it seems like it leaves. Okay.
You hire Shane to do it.
yes.
That's it. Thank you. And then lastly, Junior, I've been working on maybe some upgrades at town hall. Went on a quote from DM, get stuff pointing here. You can update the bell and clean it and make it look nice. And then this winter, maybe move into the bathrooms and maybe come up with a plan to remodel those and update those.
We've had problems with the toilets leaking,
For the last 15
not
years.
shutting off.
I can tell you
Yeah,
that in the men's by the urinal, that little piece of wallpaper's been taped was back when I worked under Shamob when Ben Tubby was like,
So you're come over, we had left within a year to come up with a budget. and
Budget.
try
Yeah.
to take care of.
Sounds great.
Other than that, that's all I have, so.
Thanks for keeping it in for. Good. Thanks for. Police chief.
81 calls last month. We're doing a lot of transitioning right now with our new CAD system and the radio projects getting ready to start coming to an end here within the next, I think they're saying October. Everything will be up and running with all the new towers and radio systems and stuff. I've been contacted by the marshal from Brook, requesting if they could use our spare Tahoe for a couple of weeks while their new Tahoe is getting updated. They don't have a spare unit to use, so I want to bring that to the board's attention, see if you guys have any issues with that.
I said absolutely, we did it the last time for them when I was still working here.
I was gonna say, I have
They
no
help,
issue.
they help us out all the time.
Yep, I have no issue with that.
Well, I just wanted you guys to,
No, if we
if
see.
somebody starts seeing it around Brook all the time, like, what's going on?
No, that's fine.
Also, I would like to go back, I know Julian did this when he was the marshal on our short weeks and be able to flex our hours on Wednesdays and Thursdays on our short weeks. So instead of doing 1-to-1, we can come in and do like a 7A to 7P or however, just to give some more family time. So I would like to, with the board's approval, go back to doing that just on our Wednesday, Thursdays that we work.
My thought is absolutely. Okay. With obviously the caveat of if there's some sort of crime trend or something's happening outside, then at different hours, right? And to flex to make sure there's that extra coverage. But these guys work in the evenings and they're away from their families, half the year, essentially. And to be able to go and home and spend the evening with your family every other week, it's an amazing thing. So I'm 100% for it.
So we need a motion for that?
yes.
Yeah, I'll make that motion that the police officers are allowed to essentially make their schedule on their Wednesday, Thursday, on their short week, and to, whether it's working daytime hours or evening hours, as long as they get their hours in those 2 days.
I will second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't have any fundraisers or cookouts or anything, so.
Okay. Thanks, Jamie.
You're welcome.
Moving on, aviation.
I misspoke earlier when I told you we were nearing our targeted fuel sales for the year. We're actually about 5,700 gallons away from that. We are on target to match what we did last year, maybe slightly exceed, but we weren't as close as I thought we were. We have had an excellent month as far as, the last month was an excellent month, as far as fuel sales and traffic. The Art Club, we're working with the Art Club out of South Newton to design a sign for the front of the airport.
Good
That's awesome.
Yeah, and we're going to work out some kind of a prize or something like that.
And then we're gonna wanna move that sign over to the other side of the road because it gets blocked by semis and everything, so you can't see it. So we might be talking to you about some post holes. We got a grant for $318,368 from the FAA. The local match would be about 7,700, which is 2.5% of that. The FAA made a mistake and didn't put us in for the total amount that they should have. And they apologized to us for their mistake and assured us that they would fund us for the next year. And this is all for our planning. We have to do a airport planning. And so they're gonna fund it. Everything's gonna be cool. And I've talked with the engineers, and this is not gonna slow down the planning. And we wouldn't have got that much work done this year anyway, so it's all gonna work out and it'll be fine.
Awesome.
Is that this year with 7,700?
Part of it would be this year, but not all of it. I don't think that they'll be able to do all of that done this year. About the only thing that's gonna get done, you have to do an aerial, mapping of the airport and all that, and that will be done this year, but, obviously not to kind of 318, so. We'll be done. And I think that's pretty much it. The mowing guys, Ricky's guys, all did a great job for the airport. Becky had to do some quick footwork to get this grant. Thank you, Becky.
Much appreciated.
Even though the FAA had been previously notified that Pat Ryan was no longer our attorney, but gave her Becky's information. Part of the FAA still thought Pat was, and that caused some partners with this, but Becky responded quickly once we got that item out.
Awesome.
Perfect. Thanks, Jim, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
Moving on, park board, Casey sent an email, she's not gonna be here tonight. The LWCF grant was awarded, final details are still waiting and working out. The ITP grant is in process and currently working with Curbsy. Farmers Market was last Saturday, everything went well. They'll be doing a bag giveaway, the next one. And the Halloween Carnival, the 25th, 4 to 6:30. And that's it for that.
Speaking of Halloween, we can talk about that too, or not?
Hours,
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
talk about Halloween.
I was gonna say, that's on the so
oh, it's down here.
I'm sure we're
I'm
gonna.
good with,
Sorry.
right? No, you're good, you're good, Julia. Task force, Mike's not here, if he gets back in close. Attorney,
I just have a couple little things for you. I have reviewed the Winifred contract, and this is maybe more of a consultancy issue, but I'll just start off right now. I don't have any concerns with that, so if you're moving forward with that, I think that's fine.
was that for the bridges?
I sent you an email this afternoon containing some correspondence that I sent regarding our property on West Seymour Street. It is both a nuisance property and there's some zoning violations out there, so we talked about that previously, so that went out. And, it looks like, I don't know if we have for yet.
Anything for Becky?
Oh, I'm sorry,
Oh, you're fine.
there is another nuisance property that we've been talking about for a while now, that the town actually had a case pending all the way back in 2017. So I was able to file a motion in that to set that for a status hearing, because I didn't get the response back from the attorney who had cleared on behalf of the property.
Good deal. Perfect. Thank you,
Thanks,
Becky.
that's on here. It's on the phone.
Oh, yes, and you email that to you.
Awesome.
Thank you. Moving on, clerk.
This is the public hearing for our 2026 budget. If anybody has any questions.
Any questions?
It's Halloween hours.
Do you need a motion for that?
When are we gonna do it? 31st?
When is it normally?
Normally you do it on the 31st. I don't know what we have some.
Right, and it's a Friday this year,
Is that okay?
and we usually.
And it's normally 5 to 7.
Correct. What?
5 to 7.
5 to 7, we good?
Yeah.
Sounds great to us.
I gave you guys a sheet. I did a rough estimate on the 2025, 24, 23, and 22 income and salaries and concessions. We had 4,813 in county people that came to school this year. We had 3,793 out of county.
Tomatoes on your seat.
And we only lost 20,585.40.
Hey!
That's a good day, I guess.
Well, I was impressed with the concessions because we brought in
Oh, no,
13,462 and we paid out 59.77, so.
Perfect. Thank you for that update, Stephen.
And, okay, the executive meeting, you may want to wait until Mike gets here.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, I need a date and a time on that. Also, I talked to Tammy Jackson on the tip money and it was for autumn fruits.
Good.
She said the paperwork that I submitted, and I said, well, let's stop right there because I didn't see the paperwork. It would have been autumn. And she said,
How much?
okay,
What was that check? Was it 15,000 or something?
that was funny.
It almost pays for the pool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so,
Okay.
and that's all that I have.
All right, yeah, Judy. Thanks, Judy. We'll deal with the TIF and the autumn trace. Meeting for our redevelopment for the first Wednesday of next month at 4:30. And we'll talk about that TIF money and that, if that's okay. We'll have to reschedule that. 4:30. And I can get with Cody, to have him send out a reminder email, and you want me to see if he can post that? And if
Yeah,
not,
if he can't, then I'll get it posted.
I can do that. Sounds great. Privilege of the floor.
We learned that your TIF money, if it gets to be 20 years old, the state.
Oh, yeah.
It's what they,
Your
what you say.
TIF money that accumulates, if it gets to be 20 years old, the state pays.
You have access to.
I don't think you're gonna hang on to it for
We're 3 years, we're 3 years away from that, so we're gonna be spending some money.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, do so. And Jimmy might know, chime in on this, but had a select brokerage out today asking if we had an ordinance, against propane tanks being in the works. So I guess as the price of lifts goes on so much, there's people trying to get some solutions and bring tanks in. It's switching the over to propane instead of natural gas. What, if we start to get that kind of questions through the town hall, through the village office, what should be the response to that?
I mean, I guess the quick answer is, do we have a propane, propane system? Do we have an ordinance against it currently?
I couldn't find anything, that's why.
I haven't
would
seen
say if you-
anything.
And then you just say, no, we don't.
But if you think about it, it's from two standpoints, from one is a town standpoint, the other one's a fire standpoint. Now you have, let's say you have a block that has 10 propane tanks in the back there.
You should write like a 2-page essay and bring it to our ordinance meeting.
I mean, what's the difference between 10 propane tanks and 10 houses with natural gas lines?
So you shut that off, shut off, and
You just said it was
you
propane.
know the difference.
Tell them to get on budget.
Anyway, so there's people starting to ask if we're trying to convert to natural gas, like the propane, and that's convert already.
Well, but here's the thing though, like Keystone, like they have offsets in them. Like it has to set so far away from the house, structures, and so some won't be able to get it because their garages and houses are being too close.
Well, there's a couple people in town that have them, or I've seen.
I've got 200 pound tanks behind my garage myself.
Do you use them?
I do, I use them as a keep source for my garage, because there's no natural gas out there. And it's about 130 feet from the residence where the natural gas is.
Yeah, anybody else have anything to do that?
No, not yet. I did it all with the fire and the propane and stuff, and we did get off the top sheets, 25.
I can remember years ago, people had those tanks in their backyards.
Yeah,
I said, I can remember years ago when I was growing up, people had those
I mean,
tanks in their
I
backyards.
could see where there could be a time in the future where there might need to be some sort of direction as to where it can be placed for safety. If you get someone that's gonna put a 1,000-gallon tank in the front yard where it looks horrible. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm saying we need to start thinking about, an ordinance, it's gonna start happening.
tell us where it was.
But in the same sense, though, like off the top of my head, my personal opinion is if it's done safe, so it's safe,
If it's safe and aesthetically pleasing, I sure don't.
You
Because
might,
the other thing too is, I don't know, most people don't buy it, but I have to buy big tanks of propane and it is freaking expensive.
It is.
And it is a, as opposed to the monthly budget, you have to pay that sucker right there.
Well, and that's what I'm thinking, is propane really that much cheaper?
Yes. This goes down there.
I know,
Well, and-
I know what I paid for my 500-gallon tank. And it was, I paid about something a gallon. I think from Netsco, and that'll last me 3-4 months. And people in Netsco, are paying $500-600 a month for that.
Well, I can tell you 3 months ago, with the depot, we paid a little over 400. Last month, it went to 900.
Judy's about to order some propane for the.
This month, it went to 950 out of the depot.
Because the depot has no insulation. So it's gonna leak out of it that way.
Yeah,
But we're still not at a loss though with our renters, correct?
they pay that.
yeah, but I'm hearing about it.
I'm sure.
All right, anyone else? Privilege of the floor. Yes.
I walk the park almost every day, and you guys do a good job at that park. I don't know who takes care of it, but it looks good
These
all the
guys.
time.
Ricky's guys are.
These guys do it.
Good job.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Anyone else? All right, moving on. Old business. We have acreage for Baptist Church. We have a new contract.
Okay.
And the one thing, if we're good with this, we need to decide where we want funds to come from for the purchase. The same as the first way.
And it's been $16.
Yeah, we like that number.
Yeah.
16,000
Yes.
in April.
7.5.
Don, you need to check your phone, you just called me.
I did, I just tried.
Okay, now funds. I can tell you that
So. Purchase price show you. So the total price is over this because we're paying half of the. So that's not the total price.
And also, we have not had a appraisal on this yet.
Yeah, I thought we did.
I thought we did.
Yeah.
Because this was right in the middle
of
yeah, because I thought that's what we're paying.
All right, Judy.
Have you seen
Yes.
I thought that's what she just said. We haven't had a survey.
No, we had it. She said we had.
They had the survey done,
Oh, and appraisal.
and we had the appraisal.
Okay.
Doesn't sound like our legal counsel has an opportunity to go with purchase.
Okay.
Say, if they will, she can.
can either table it, or if you want to
Approve
approve
it,
it and then legal
legal
counsel,
counsel.
then that's fine too. I'm trying to find the appraisal. See their names, so that doesn't be right. So I just-
Let's take a look at it. We good to table that, or do we want to approve legal counsel?
And before we do that, did you guys figure out the funding and all that stuff? I think Julie discussed.
So our funding options are,
Okay, so your funding options are using unrestricted, which you're gonna get that off
how much is in unrestricted?
303,000.
Yep.
But your second option can be from water and sewage, because that's how property got bought out there in the house. But if you hit water and sewage, you've only got 229,000 in your water department. You're gonna take 60,000 out of that, and if something big comes up,
Yeah, that's good. How much is in sewer? But Ricky's,
437,000.
we still have to pay, who's coming to fix the sewer plant? That hasn't been paid yet, right?
No,
What was that quote, 35?
Or am I dreaming?
I think it's more than that, I don't remember now. We have West Tech coming out, and I'm
That's-
over to pay for it.
But is it like 90? It was under 100, what, right?
No. That was too long ago.
No, no, that's fine. I was just,
I think it's under 100, yes.
I thought it was 80 maybe? Close to 80, because we kind of were expecting over 100, so we were shocked.
I think it's good.
What was the first option? You said you said unrestricted.
Yes.
Is there advantage to one over the other for us right now?
No, you're unrestricted, you're coming up to the end of the year, and you've got to pay. Anything that's negative, your redevelopment, your economic development, Matt's still got some funds in that account that he's using. Jamie's got 9,500 in there that he's gonna be using.
Thoughts?
Well, yeah, more. Flexibility to use. Use water and sewage.
Yeah, they're not budgeted items.
We use water and sewage.
Yeah, but we're getting water down to, Ricky, do you see anything? I mean,
It's
I
a
know,
problem though, if it gets way too low.
I know that planning study would really tell us more, but it's not done yet, so.
I mean, do you see
It's not
anything?
done, and we wouldn't spend any of that money before the first of the year, right?
Probably, I don't know. Depending on what you find, I don't see anything drastic.
I mean, you don't see any emergencies coming up.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, the first year won't change any, it doesn't change, does it?
What does that
Stays
account
there
bring in a
all the
month?
time.
How much is it, do we know? Is it like 40,000? Does it go up a month?
About 30,000.
So 2 months, take us through the Is you do 50/50? Do you have to do 50/50?
We don't have to,
The sewer's got a lot more, right?
sewer's got a lot more.
That's an option. The sewer's got 400 and something?
137.
Yeah. Everyone's thoughts? What do you think?
My suggestion would be to take it from water and sewage.
50/50.
I go along with that.
You think, Julie?
And if we have it there and it's not a problem.
Bless you.
Yeah.
And if something were to happen to come up, would that be unrestricted, that we can give to Ricky for the water?
What's an unrestricted getting down to about 3,000?
300, 340.
It's at least
But
up
if
there,
we
it's still.
repay, once he recouped, that would turn around and pay back to the unrestricted.
Okay. Alright. Does someone want to make a motion to approve this and take the money? Want to go, Gigi, or you want to take more out of sewer? 50 out of water, 50 out of sewer?
So I'll move that we make the purchase and we do it 50/50.
Okay, and we're based off of Becky's legal costs.
That's correct.
You got a second? All in favor?
Yeah, we need a signature.
Well, are we gonna wait to sign it as pending your approval, Becky?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. New business. Anyone have new business? All right. Anything else? Okay. Do a motion for adjournment. You good?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, since I contributed so much.
Or we
Hey,
have
you made-
conservancy?
Yeah, we got conservancy. You don't miss down a lot.
Yeah, I'm ready to save services.
Okay.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah,
Thanks.
thank you.
See ya.
Is that
Thank you.
motion, second?
Motion, I'll second.
Aye.
All in favor? Aye.
Yes.
Could you get me numbers that you looked up on the paintings? How much it costs and some things that I can throw a budget together.
I'll send that to you.
And then just some ideas on what the cost would get to.
And I'm going to do the conservancy of the
Yes, ma'am.